We had plan A. If we were all back in school, we had our plan B for hybrid. And then a plan for only online. And so we are going to just make the adjustments and move forward.
Schools across the country were in final preparations for the safe return of face-to-face learning on campus. So the announcement by the Ministry of Education to continue with online learning due to the rising COVID-19 numbers came with some level of disappointment from teachers.
The teachers miss their students. They were looking forward to being in classroom. Teachers like to decorate their class, they select teams, they have birthdays, they look at down their list of students and start anticipating if they had the student before, if it's a new group. It's exciting to welcome the freshmen. They are excited. So it's always a first day of school. It's just special for teachers, for students, for parents. And so we were looking forward to that.
The disappointment is the same for students and parents, but for different reasons. One of the impacts of the pandemic is the inability for students to interact with their peers, hindering their social development skills.
I really wanted face-to-face schooling because I find myself that I focus a lot more in face-to-face schooling than I do in online, yeah. And I get to interact with most of my friends, yeah. And I don't have that type of interaction with them anymore.
How has it been for you?
At first it was complicated because you're worrying about either getting your work in at that certain time or you're worrying about the internet going off, and it brings a lot of anxiety on you.
Interacting with one another and getting to ask each other questions that they might not be really understanding what is happening in the subject area would have been a great asset for them, because being at home by themselves, they're actually teaching themselves, and it is really difficult for them to be doing that. It has been a real struggle, for the both of us, and to keep her grades at the standard. It is difficult, and she has some days whereby it is good and some days whereby it is bad, and I guess it depends on the mental condition at which they're in at the time.
The new school year is to commence on August 30th for primary schools and on August 23rd for secondary and tertiary schools. Today, the Ministry of Education met with senior administration from Belize District primary schools to address the way forward. At the St. Catherine Academy, students and parents were visiting the campus to receive the laptops that will be used as learning devices for the online school program.
We were ready and we were excited. We were looking forward to having the energy of our students back on campus. We knew that no matter what, we wouldn't have everybody, and our parents have the choice to do only online. As a result of our survey, we could determine that a good number wanted their kids to be in school too, so we knew that we would have had quite a good-sized population, the amount our campus can hold. And so, we just have to make the adjustments.
Dwayne Moody for News 5.